We also have the Strength card, which is pretty amazing because I don't know what's going on here, Aries, but there's a lot of victory and accomplishments, and it's all due to your perseverance. Okay? So whatever's happening, it feels like there's a major, big understandings, conversations, karmic balance, things coming more to a balance in your life, paying off even karmic debt. I mean, for some. But the thing is that there's a lot of courage to make this decision or do the things that you're doing. But you're always standing in your truth, which is bringing in a lot of advancement, recognition, and victory in your energy. You're winning in some type of way. We do have the overall energy as the Seven of Wands. And what this is telling me is that you are setting healthy boundaries, still moving forward, and you're using a lot of your wisdom here. And you're operating from a very pure place. So continue to set those healthy boundaries. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're pretty good on what you're, like how I'm seeing you. You're pretty good. There's somebody here that's a little bit, could be a little bit more immature than you, or younger than you, or coming off like that spiritually or, energetically. But it's something about impatience. There's someone here where you needed to put your guard up or your foot down or something, because I had to do before, like investing into something. We do have judgment in their mind, in their thoughts here. So it feels like there is a huge wake-up call regarding an unfinished cycle. So there's something here that needs to be resolved and talked about, because it looks like there's a need to resolve something, to close it out, to start fresh with something else. And we do have in the near future a lot of victory. Okay, a lot of victory and balance coming into your energy. So if this is with a person, which we are doing love, it does show just by you being you and standing in your truth, it's bringing in a lot of fearless energy. I feel like it's bringing in more opportunities in the long run for you guys. Okay, more stable opportunities just by not trying to control things, kind of allowing things to happen, but also not letting people step all over you. That's the energy I'm feeling here. Let's get your Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a sense of injustice. Something's not being talked about. There could be something being avoided here. We have the Empress. This could be a parent, mother of some type, but it's more of a feminine energy. The Empress is an energy. So this is about growth and security and connecting on what makes you happy. This is confidence and self-worth. So I feel like you have confidence in something here because somebody here is struggling to do the right thing or restoring balance. So there may be a little bit of dishonesty or somebody not taking accountability on their end, which is causing a very big, like something stalling here. We do have the Sun. So that's beautiful, which does represent positivity, more fulfillment, and creating a lot more joy into your life. So I feel like whatever the Chariot is that something like had a big break on it. And it was for something, I feel like it has to do with the Justice card about open and honest communication to resolve and bring things back to balance. But let's see what's going on with this challenge. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Nine of Coins. So this is more of an independent energy, feeling whole within yourself. So I feel like you're reevaluating something here within a situation, connecting more, trying to rise above a challenge or an emotion. The Queen of Cups can be overly, highly sensitive and feel other energies because they're so deeply connected, like empath energy. But it is feeling a little bit impatient because the challenge is something feels off, but nothing's being resolved. Now, the Seven of Wands is here, so we have marriage, we have commitment, we have a lot of things. The Hierophant is actually more of a Taurus energy, right? It's more of Taurus's card. But what I love about the Hierophant, regardless, it's about traditions. It's about wisdom and spirituality and seeking higher knowledge. So, and it also represents commitment, marriage, loyalty, right? So there's something here, especially with that Four of Coins, where there's a lot of giving or even sometimes over giving. So I feel now there's like a sense of putting a break on something because something just now feels a little out of balance. Now let's see Judgment. All right, this person feels you getting defensive. It's the Emperor, because this would be your husband, right? Or father figure, however. But the energy, if someone's looking at you as kind of like trying to control things, and they're getting defensive. So, Emperor is Aries energy. Regardless of how they think, though, you're coming up as the Empress. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's just keep going, because this is, yeah, the Page of Wands. So there's messages coming through. Someone's curious, someone's interested, someone wants to resolve something. We have the World. Someone needs to make a judgment call. There is an awakening and there's honest communication. We know you're coming from a very, very loving place and you're very confident. This person could be being upset because they don't like what they're hearing, because they're not taking accountability, and their energy is very young-minded, or coming in younger and more fast and rushed and like wants this, wants that, like this. That's that type of energy. The Knight of Swords, very unfocused, and then focused, determined, not determined, overly determined, not overly, and then overly lazy in a way. I don't like using that word, but it's like more procrastination too. So there's a lot of like coming and going with this person. It doesn't show much consistency, but it just seems like a little bit of just how they're thinking about you feels like a little spoiled in my opinion, from what I'm seeing. But it's because something's unresolved. Something's unresolved. Something needs to be talked about. There may be some behaviors with the Devil, which I feel like there's a lot of things that you guys have broke free from, but I feel whatever's happening with the Devil is no part of your guys' situation anymore. There has been a lot of negativity, I feel, with this Devil that interfered with someone's manifestation. So this could be addictions, unhealthy habits, self-sabotaging behavior, immature behavior, still operating in old ways, resistance to change that was affecting somebody's way of manifesting big things in their life, because the Devil was here. Now that the Devil is going away and they're breaking away from the Devil because it's in the reverse, now more going into improving oneself, there's a lot more clear manifestation coming in the near future in this person's actions. So there's a big wake-up call in somebody here to where they're realizing what they're doing wrong also. So I like that. And it shows that they are wanting to move forward from whatever this may be. And break away from all, whatever is not closing out this chapter. So if that is or bad habits or addictions or giving their power away to unnecessary things or overspending or whatever this may be, it's like they're wanting to move away from it now. This no longer wants to affect them anymore. They're not like the Devil like all the toxicity I feel is going away out of this relationship or out of this person's mind or their life or however. Because I am seeing nothing but Six of Wands, and that's the theme here for August. So there might be a lot of bumps in the roads here or like challenges, but from what I'm seeing is that from right now is that there is a need to not give the power away to the Devil, because it can lead to a lot of unhappiness here if it keeps coming back. Here's that King of Cups and the Knight of Coins. Yep. Okay. I mean, I don't really see anything bad. I do see a lot of truth. The Queen of Swords is coming in, which is very direct and honest. It doesn't want any more BS. Okay. The Queen of Wands is tired. There's no more babying or acting a certain way. The Queen of Swords is like, look, I don't like this. Either fix it or, we're going to have some issues. Or, whatever. Or I'm going to make some choices. That's that Queen of Swords. It's fearless, especially with that Strength card too, because it is showing that the Queen of Swords is like, this is what I feel, this is what I want, this is what I'm seeing. And if this, not being controlling, but kind of like basically, if you don't get this or something together, if you don't stop doing this, or which is the devil, I feel, then things are going to change. So I feel like you're putting your foot down for the benefit of everyone. Because whatever's happening, it's bringing a lot of success and good news and opportunities here. Okay? But needs to be more structure within the connection. Even though there's so much love and so much care, there needs to be a balance, right? There's a disconnect due to some unresolved issues. The Ten of Cups is only showing you that something's unhappy, but there's a lot of love here to bring something to balance. That's what I'm saying. A lot of comfort and understanding, but you could only go so far until you're fed up and need to say something. Because you have self-worth, you have respect for yourself, you know what your limit is, and what you feel taken advantage of, or you feel, things are feeling unstable, or however, you're going to say something, Aries. So that's what I'm seeing here. But I think, like, whatever's happening, there's so much love, there's so much want of commitment, that somebody here needs to break away from some type of immaturity to have this awakening to see their side, to see what they're doing, instead of looking at you as, oh, you're being controlling, or you're being this, or you're hurting my feelings. No, you're being a knight. This person's being a knight, and it looks like that's like very stagnant, this energy is. So I just feel like for some, maybe saying some things, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's a very strong connection from what I'm seeing. So let's see what's going on. Let me grab some cards. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. And I feel here too, and somebody may have to detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Someone probably had to detach for a little bit just to clear their mind about everything. But they look at you as inseparable. But the Ten of Cups is just saying, hey, there's a struggle. There's a distance because something's going on with our happiness here, our family. It could be family, finances, romance, love, anything. Anything with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So let me grab some cards here. Grab 3. We will be together again. Yeah, because there's unfinished business. I'm starting to understand my connection. I hope that you forgive me one day. So I don't feel like this person wants to go anywhere right now. You guys may be in separation or not talking, and they're not reacting or telling anybody what's going on. Okay? Because I feel like maybe there was a big blowout, or there may have been some disagreements for the month of August. Or you guys could be going through this right now. All right, jump in. I love this. Okay, so you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. And manifest. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're waiting for. And I feel like this is what it was negative. When manifesting, the devil got involved. The devil was attached to someone's manifestation, which wasn't bringing the best outcomes or situations in, right? But I feel now that there's a clear mind, the devil was basically leaving or breaking away from that type of thinking or thought. It's bringing in more victory and accomplishments and more of like looking at the bigger picture here. So I feel like this had to leave for this to be manifested into something more beautiful. Because if the devil's attached to it, that's negative thoughts. You could manifest so much. I mean, just as you could manifest good and powerful things, you can manifest bad and powerful things too. So that's why it's just so important to be aware on where somebody's thought process is when they're creating, or when they're wanting something. Are they coming from a very unhealthy place? Are they coming from a good place? Like, what are they doing? And it feels like whatever's happening in the near future, someone is coming from a very good place and a clear mind to bring that victory in. Okay, for this connection. I do. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of August. Aries, I do hope this message did help and bring clarity to you. It does look like something slowly but surely it's coming in more stable, more reliable, but there's a need for more patience, which temperance is here too. There's balance coming in and truth. So I feel like everything is coming together. Again, take what resonates with these readings. Not everything is going to be the same scenario or story here or resonate with everyone the same. And leave the rest behind. So I'm going to leave this here. Again, if you do like this message or if it did help, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys for your mid-August.